So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with us how to use Psalm 33 for an instant financial manifestation. So tell me, is there anything that you needed money for? Is it your school fees? Is it your house rent? Is it your paying bills, paying your debts? Or is it that there is something that you want to get? You needed this particular thing, but there is no financial help coming for that, and you so dear needed this thing has been a burden to you, this thing has given you a sleepless night, and yet you have not received it. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you this amazing method that have worked for me, and I know that when you do it, it's going to definitely work for you. All right, but let me tell you, you have to have faith whenever you are doing this. Now this is what you do. We are out to do practical prayer using this Psalm 23. Now how do you go about it? When you get a sheet of paper like this, for example, you get a sheet of paper, get a pen. I'll be using my pencil, don't mind me, I couldn't find my pen. So you get your pen and your sheet of paper. Now you ought to be sincere to yourself. Remember, you want to pray to God, you know you need to be sincere. You know that particular thing that you needed money for. I know we need money for so many things, but there is some cases that we needed money, or we need money for an urgent need, and this thing is so very important. This thing is must do. This thing is something that we needed to do before something gets spoiled. Now you are going to write your name on this sheet of paper. Okay, now write that particular amount. For example, if it's your house rent, maybe your landlord is persuading you, they are threatening you and all that, you definitely know how much it is, right? So you ought to write that exact amount and write for your house rent, or anyhow you are going to specific, for the universe to know that you needed this money, for God to know that this money is for this. Yes, he knows it. Like I said, is a practical prayer using this psalm. Now this is what you are going to do. After you done writing the name, writing the amount and the purpose, now you are going to hold this paper in your hand and call your name. But first of all, you are going to read Psalm 23. You read Psalm 23 1 to the end. Let me tell you, when you are reading these psalms, when you are calling, be changing all those names to your name. The Lord is my, you mention your name. The Lord is my promised shepherd, therefore I shall not want. Of course, if God is if God is your shepherd, if God is your father, you are not supposed to lack. So you ought to be praying after reading the psalm. Now fold this paper that you've written those things, fold it very well like this. Still hold it in your hands and pray. Still hold it in your hands and pray. Talking to God, say, God, I am a magnet of blessing. I am a magnet of favor. I am born to be a winner. I am not born to be a borrower. I am not born to face disgrace and disappointment. Therefore, Lord, this money in my hand is money that I needed. According to your word in Psalm 23, remind him that word. He said that every of his words must surely come to pass, must surely come to manifestation in your life. So you remind him that he said that he is your shepherd, that he said that he, as long as he liveth, that you shall not want. That as long as he's still God, that that house rent must be paid. That as long as he still remains God, that particular school fees will be paid. That as long as he remains God and your shepherd, that debt that you have been receiving an insult must be paid. Tell God that after everything, just pray, and according to that particular thing, say, God, I don't know where this money is going to come, but because I put my trust in you, but because you are my last hope, you are my final place of refuge, Lord, from now to so time, Lord, make this money available for me. Then after you done praying, making those utterances, remember, be mentioning your name and that exact amount when you are doing this prayer. Now when you are done doing this particular prayer, what do? You are going to get this plan, the sheet of paper. You have written this, your name, your request and all that. Place it under your pillow. Place it under your pillow where you are sleeping. Okay, now sleep over it and still memorize on it, still visualizing you having that money. Still remind God that as you led your energy, that from now, that this thinking of how to get this money will be off you and the solution will come to you. Then you are going to do this particular thing. Now leave this paper under your pillow for 7 days. Okay, for 7 days. If you have strength enough, which I encourage you to have strength, you can do this prayer every night. If you want to sleep, you make the prayer using the same psalm with the same request, reminding God, say, God, I need this money. You are my shepherd, I shall not want. You are my God, I shall not borrow. You are my God, I shall not sleep hunger. You are my God, my children will not stay at home without their school fees being paid. After that, put it under your pillow again, sleep over it. When you wake up in the morning, if that particular bed or the place you put it under is safe, like you leave the place alone, there is no distraction, nobody will go and take it and throw it and all that, you can get it. You can leave it there. But if it's not safe, if you wake up in the morning, you can still get the paper, keep it in the night again, bring out the same paper. I'm not saying you should be writing every day, no, the same paper, get it again and still repeat this prayer assignment again. Then after that, put it under the pillow again for 7 days. Now when you completed the 7 days, in the morning, which is the 8th days, all right, now get this paper, burn it. After burning it, and say, God, as I've burned this paper, this is how I am burning out this request from me. From today, I don't know how this money will come, but I know that surely it will come because you are my shepherd. Dispose, just trash out the ashes, blow it up or trash it anyhow you can do it. My dear, I tell you, this particular thing will come. I must tell you the truth, this thing has worked for me. And let me tell you, when you are doing it, don't put your trust in anybody. That is, God works in a mysterious way. This particular thing might come from somebody that forgotten you, might not call you, say, oh, and that is God for you. That business that has not been, that there is no customer, that office that is nothing is happening, God can lift you. God can provide this money through that means. Somebody can, so there is so many ways that God can do this for you, but all I'm telling you is this particular thing has worked for me. This is called practical prayer, practical manifestation. This is for instant financial miracle. So try it. If you need money for anything urgently and you don't know how to get this money, you don't know how this money is going to come, try it and you will surely come back and say, promise, thank you for this. So I wish I share with you. If this sounds interesting to you, please follow me, subscribe if I've not done that, and don't forget to share this video, like it massively so it will get to a lot of people. God bless you and congratulations in advance, because that money is already in your position. See you in my next video. Bye bye.